it's more than just music. It's more than just sounds. It has like a deep meaning to it. I think when people notice this, they will learn how to hear music better.
Hey guys, we're here with Karim Bouhamdan, also known as Ongo from Ongo Plays Keys. It's really nice having you here, Ongo.
Thank you, Rawad.
So, there's something I've always wondered. Your real name is Karim Bouhamdan.
Yes.
Where did the name Ongo come from?
Well, basically it was like 10, 12 years ago. I was so small, like. So
Yeah.
my uncles, my uncle and aunt were calling me Ongo all the time. It was until like I was 15, I asked them like, why did you call me Ongo? They didn't know exactly where did the name Ongo came from, but like they have a theory about a cartoon series and they don't know what the name of the cartoon series was. So it was basically it. And it was like I used it in everywhere, in games. I used Ongo in everywhere, like a nickname type.
How did you choose it as your musical name? Does it have any meaning for you as a name?
Like I use it like Ongo for ongoing or on the go, like I'm here, I'm ready to go further, you know.
Tell us more about your musical background. Where did you start?
It was like I was 8 years or 9 years. My parents were like forcing me to, not forcing me, but like trying to put me in something music related, or like any activity related, because like I didn't do much activities when I was young. So I joined the Conservatoire of Lebanon at like 8 years, I think. Yes, it was 8 years. And it was basically it. I was in the conservatoire for like six years and a half almost. And I left conservatoire at 14, but I didn't left it because I hated the music or I hated piano. Like I left it because I didn't like the program a lot. I was trying to modify things. I was trying to learn outside of the scope of classical music. So yeah, that's where I started shifting away from classical music.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it was like the first stop to your trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like my first big shift in music. Yes. It was like very technical based, very detailed, very
Yeah.
because it was very slow, so I got the bass in a very good way. I used the bass technically, and tried to like come up with new harmonic things, like not just the classical music, but like music in general. What can I deduce from music? Like what can I take from music?
Wow.
What more can I do?
When I hear you play, I see more of what you're saying and what you're playing.
Music is not just like a hobby, you know. Like you translate what you feel in music. You literally, like, music is you. Music is what defines you. Music is what makes you you, you know. And this is what improv is. This is what I mostly like to do. Play play me, you know. Be curious about what music is. It's more than just music. It's more than just sounds. It has like a deep meaning to it. I think when people notice this, they will learn how to hear music better.
How does this impact your own life?
I think because I play what I play, I get to breathe out what there's inside me in music. You know, like I don't think about what I'm playing. I'm just breathing out, basically, breathing out all what's inside. You know, trying to define what mood am I in right now. So this has a huge impact on me. Like, you can just ease your life with the music.
Ongo, from day one till today,
Yes.
how has your style changed? And what are the factors that could have impacted your style?
When I was in conservatoire, it was basically very, very classical. There was nothing other than classical. And it started from the 5th year in my music journey. The 5th year, when I was playing like Bach, Mozart, Beethoven, any classical artist, when I start playing the piece, I start changing the notes. Like, I'm playing with the flow of like Mozart, for example, okay? But I shift from Mozart to, I don't know what my hand is doing, you know? It was very improv style. And it was in classical music, in conservatoire. And it kept going for like 1 year and a half, till I got out of conservatoire. Like, I was done. I was ready to make this move, you know? And from there, basically, it was pure improvisation. I was trying what my piano can do, you know? Like, what really is piano? What really is music? Why is this good? Why is this bad? Why? And I got into jazz, and jazz was a big factor to me, very important transition, because jazz didn't have this rule type, you know? It was not random, but very relaxing and very amusing to see. Like, why is this very, very relaxing or very beautiful? And I started like playing around with jazz, different scales, different patterns. From there, like I met someone like he's very, very, very inspired in music, very experienced in music, and in all types of music, basically. His name is Karim Karami. I don't know if you know him. And he shifted my perspective in this pattern of improvisation into more like, you can do better. There is no limit. There is no actual limit. He confirmed my theory that there is no limit to music, and types are not just types. It's in general music. It's one thing. It's a one unit. It's music. We differentiate it as types, but it's not types. It's basically one unit. It's music.
As an improv player, what is the most crucial element in your process?
For me, improv is not just about implementing what you know in music. You know, in improv, specifically improv, you get to be as free as you can, because there is nothing rehearsed. You basically can do anything you want at that particular moment. And when you sit and play improv, at this point, you're basically full free. You are in complete freedom. You don't have any rules to follow. You don't have anyone tell you what to do. There's this piano, there's this keys, and that's it. Just be free. You know what sounds can this piano make, you know what patterns you can do, you know what piano is. Now do, you just be free. And this is what improv basically is. And
Being in the moment.
yes, being in the moment, exactly. And there's nothing rehearsed, you know. Like when I perform, I just sit and play. I don't know what I will play, and when I sit, I know what to play. I don't know what to play. I just play. You are in the moment. You are just there. You hear the sound, and you can like feel what other key is next. What should I press next? And it's that.
Yeah. So you keep that flow running by just being in the moment.
Yes, basically.
You sustain the flow of the music. You create this harmony, and then you're just in the moment. You're just thinking.
You be
about
the
what
harmony.
you.
Yes. Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. We've prepared some impulse questions. Answer them with the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
So, the first question: past inspirations.
My first music teacher.
Nice. Second question: present inspirations.
The guy I told you about, Karim Karam.
Wow. Okay. Goals and ambitions in music.
Just keep going. No ambitions. Just keep going. And where life takes you, basically.
Being in the present.
Being in the present.
Yeah. Future of Ongo.
Where music takes me.
A message to anyone listening that's starting in music.
I would tell them to force yourself in music. Like, be extreme about it. Learn what music actually is. Be curious about it. And keep practicing. Because this is where curiosity is, you know. If you want to learn, you have to search for it.
If you could go back in time to where you started, what would you tell yourself?
I would tell myself to be more confident about what I do, because I wasn't confident about what I do until now. That's it.
So Ongo, as someone who does what you do, I'm sure a lot of the people who are watching would get at least inspired about what you're doing, and would sure like to listen to your work. So where can we find your content?
My content is on Instagram, on Facebook, Soundcloud, and YouTube. You can find it using the handle Ongo Plays Keys, and it's basically this. Yes, you can find it there.
Okay, Ongo. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
we sure will. We sure will, and we're accompanying you in this amazing journey.
Thank you for having me.
You're most welcome. I'll